You know, there's been a lot of talk recently about people installing Linux on their computers to get away from Windows and Mac. But is that far enough? As today, we're going to be installing Linux on our phones to get away from Android and iOS.
Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam Tucker, and today we're going to be trying out Ubuntu OS on the Fairphone 4. It says Fairphone, though I don't think this will be a fair fight at all. I predict I'm gonna get my butt kicked. But yeah, the Fairphone was one of the few phones I could get Linux pre-installed on. Apparently you can technically install Ubuntu OS onto a phone yourself, but I only wanted to have one aneurysm today, so let's try that out. Change is in your hands. Although change isn't always a good thing, is it? And there it is. Sustainable, long-lasting, fair. Well, let's see how long we last. You know, I don't feel this guide is thick enough to get started on Linux. In fact, it already says new to Android. I don't think they anticipated anyone would get Ubuntu Touch on their phones. I'm not actually sure if Fairphone sold this with Ubuntu already on it or if the previous owner did it for me. I hope they did a good job. All right, this is my first experience of a Fairphone. It is a fair bit heavy, but you know, it seems quite solid. You know, USB-C, holes. These are the holes for noise holes. Another strange hole on the back. I just have to take the back off. Ooh, am I gonna break it even before I turn it on? Ow. So I can confirm the back is plastic, but that gives us the advantage of, ooh, getting in deep here. Removable battery, look how easy that is. Oh, remember when you could do that with a battery? All right, I'm just postponing the inevitable now. We actually have to boot into Linux. So I'm gonna run through a few challenges today, the first of which will be to turn it on. And already we're getting some kind of warning. Are you sure you wanna boot into Linux? You're not gonna have a good time. I think that actually shows up when you install something other than Android. See, it still wishes it had Android on there. But it's not, buddy. It's something altogether different. And there it is, Ubuntu Touch, it's booting. Ubuntu is Ubooting. All right, English Australia, that's cool. Ubuntu speaks Australian.
But mate, all I had was me jocks on.
Personalize your device. Preferred name. I prefer to be called Sambuntu. Lock screen. Oh, break screen. You're ready to use your device now. Am I ready? Is Ubuntu Touch an OS or is it an SOS? Let's find out. Swipe from the top edge to access notifications and quick settings. All right, so smudge the camera to get access to settings. Apparently I don't have any settings. Long swipe from the left edge to open the application drawer. All right, there's my apps. Sideways mode. So you can sideways things now. And look at the carousel, the 3D carousel of apps. That's gorgeous. Swipe from the right edge to view open apps. Oh, wow. Now this is advanced. Ubuntu has the multi-system that Vista had. I loved that. And now it's back with a vengeance. No one wanted it back, but it's here for you. Oh, we could change the background if we wanted. Beautiful. Tick. Any updates to Linux? Let's see. Oh, there is an Ubuntu Touch, and without even asking, it's installing. I thought this was Ubuntu, not a Windows machine. Although I hear Ubuntu is basically the Microsoft of Linux distros. While that's downloading, the Kitai is downloading something of his own down there, so we've each got our things going on. Hang on, let's see if we can get back to the desktop. Why did it tell me how to do that? None of the swipes take me to the desktop. Pinch? Pinch. 5-finger pinch. Oh, I've just changed 10 settings all at once. Okay, that was scary. I don't know how to get to the desktop. I guess you don't need to. You just gotta quit everything. But if we wanna master the rest of Linux, we better check out this video sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bootdev, a platform that mixes gaming with coding to make learning to code as fun as it can be. Actually, it is pretty fun. Check it out. So I decided to pick up my quest to learn Linux again. However, it had been a while since my last session and I forgot everything. But revision was a breeze, because just like the alchemy book in Kingdom Come, Boot.dev has a handy spell book, which gave me a quick refresher on what variables and shells were, which is what I needed to take on today's task. And so I forged ahead, setting variables and using echo commands and getting the wrong output. Curses! But you know, just like everything with Linux, it's always your fault. And so I needed to seek wisdom from a great teacher, someone who's always available and there and also a bear. Of course, it was their helpful AI Boots, the gormless glutton. What's a GORM? Well, I wasn't going to waste my precious experience asking that. Instead, I gave him my code and he guided me on what I did wrong. Turns out it was a pesky underscore. Those things get in the way. Let me underscore that. Actually, let me not underscore that. Buddy, don't underscore it. Another lesson learned. So what are you waiting for? Learn to code anything from Linux to Python to SQL the fun way with Bootdev. Click the link in the description and use the code word SAMTIME to get 25% off your first year on an annual plan. All right, let's see what applications we have here. We have the butterfly. Oh, the web browser. Let's just start off by playing a nice YouTube video. Look at this. It works just as you'd expect it. G'day, check it out. It's the new Ubuntu. New tab. I'm confused. Where am I? What year is it? Tap to view. What am I viewing? Ow, I'm swiping. I shouldn't be here. I've got two of these now and a keyboard. Go away. Let's see if the calculator works. 5 plus 5. It does equal 10. And I am in a good mod. I usually wait a little while for this, but let's test out the camera straight away. We want to get the Kitty to help with this one. Ah, look, it's quite a simple looking camera. Hey buddy, say hello. Buddy, who's sweet. Are you being recorded in Linux? Do you love Linux? Are you a sweet Linux boy? And check it out, we're recording a selfie video on the Fairphone in Linux. And I haven't had to open the terminal yet. Wow, I thought I'd have to give 3 sudo commands to get this going. Oh, I have a little mask mode. I can put the Zorro mask on. No device info. Save device info, no device info. I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. Although one thing, I think the Fairphone seems to have at least 2 cameras on the back here. And I don't remember seeing 2 camera options. Yeah, so Linux does delete one of the cameras, but the fact that it works at all is quite impressive. All right, let's put in a SIM card. Doctor, we're gonna do a SIM transplant. We have the iPhone here. You know, I wanna get away from this Apple intelligence because I'm intelligent enough to use my own phone. Am I intelligent enough to use a Linux phone though? Well, that's another question. Open back surgery on the Linux phone while it is alive and awake. Oh, it wants to call an emergency, no. Oh, actually, I do have to take the battery out. Sorry, Linux, we're gonna have to put you under for this. Let's install the SIM card. Easy does it, difficultly does it. Ow. All right, SIM card is installed. Powering the patient back up. Again, patient is having a panic attack. 2 videos recorded today. Stop giving away my personal information, Linux. Jeez Louise, it's got the telemetry right on the front screen. Okay, and of course, to unlock it, it gives you a calculator. Nerdiest thing in the world. Why would there be a plus? You have to do math just to log into your phone. Oh, look at this in the contacts. Import contacts from vCard file. As we know, most Linux users do hold a vCard. Although once you get one of these phones, maybe you'll meet a lucky someone and you'll hand in your vCard. And you'll be having a happy time from there. All right then, let's try to call Adi.
Hello.
Hey Adi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I can actually hear you.
Yeah, it's better than the BlackBerry, isn't it? So yeah, maybe we'll switch to Linux. Maybe we'll be a Linux couple.
Huh? Hey.
Whoa,
I'm not ready to renew my Linux commands with you.
You take sudo apt get husband today. Cool, so a phone call success. Let's try to get some more apps. These apps are too limited. I want to get the vast, exciting world of open source apps. So I click open store. Ah, here we go. On the front page, we have a chess clock. They really know their audience. Let's get this beautiful chess clock. It comes in gray. Look at this, a beautiful Linux app running. As easy as an Android, boom. Quickly, make your move, Apple. How are you gonna get Linux in checkmate after they've already castled your rook? Pawn, bang. Can you see porn on this? Let's not find that out. This is a serious channel. 3 people like the weather. 1 person didn't like the weather. Must have been raining. Anyway, Melbourne, 18 degrees. 18 degrees in Melbourne. Oh, and then you get a nice printout of every temperature that it's ever been. You got 1 degree, you got your 2 degrees, 3 degrees. Let's install UNAV. This has gotten a lot of likes. Of course, in Linux, tells you how many bugs there are. This apparently crashes on search, but it looks promising. So I think looking promising is a bug on Linux. It's meant to look a little average. So a cool feature on the UNAV is that when you select a location and tap it, it takes you a little left of that location. Sort of like I installed a phone OS, but actually, whoop, you didn't. Oh, the phone company got alerted that I'm on a Linux phone. They want to make sure that I'm okay. Let's see if they have some messaging apps, like we'll go the classic evil one, WhatsApp, bang. You have what's web and what's new. Now, are these good alternate clients that'll listen to your messages, or will they sell it to the government like the real one does? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell when there's only been 5 hearts. Not to worry though, as I believe there's a secret method to get Android apps working on your Linux Ubuntu phone. We need something called Waydroid. Oh well, this lets you install Waydroid, so let's just use this app. Alright, we're getting into it now. So every time you want to use an Android app, you just wait for this loading screen here. Ooh, Lineage OS. Look at this. We're using Android on this Android phone through Linux. Does the camera and stuff work? Oh, and the camera works. Strange. Let's see if we can get WhatsApp on it. We're going where no man has gone before. Because they didn't want to go there. Why would they? They just get an Android on this Android phone. Okay, here we go. Test message to RD from Linux. Whoa, it works. All right, here we go. We're gonna try and voice video call RD.
Linux does video.
Linux does video, how about that?
The quality is very slow. You're somehow too defined and not defined enough at the same time.
Well, isn't that me in real life?
Yes.
How poetic. It captures the real me. Well, here's a fun test. If this is really running Linux, then it should work in desktop mode. Let's see if plugging this into a monitor works. You see this? And you can use it as a trackpad. Let's make a note. Look at this. You see this? I'm typing with a physical keyboard, typing on Linux. Get out of here, Samsung. This is the real DeX. Linux has a bigger DeX than all of you. All right, it's time to do it. This is what Linux was made for. Let's pump open the terminal. Authentication required. This is like you have to go down to the government, get a special notice saying, I understand the risks. Yes, I'm a responsible person. I am allowed to plug things into my phone, and I am a citizen, and I have rights, damn it. And I want to open up terminal. Kitai, help. I need you to tap the first tap. Give it a tap. Yep, use your nose if you have to. Yep, beautiful. We're in the terminal, everyone. This is what Linux was all about. And it has assumed my gender and very strong language with the sudo root. I mean, no, you don't get to just sudo and get to do what you want. You have to ask, get to know them, go out to dinner, and be very consensual. Now, Sam equals cool, echo. Come on, Sammy T, you've got this. Don't let Linux beat you, man. Here we go, Kitai, this is the moment. Oh, okay, I forgot, I have to refresh my Bootdev class. Oh, now I'm scared, what have I done? Oh, I right-clicked somehow. Somebody help, abort. Oh, I just click and more things happen. Where's my keyboard? Abort. No, you can't get it. Once terminal has you, there's no getting out. All right, well, it's all fun and good using Linux inside, but let's do what no one's ever done. Go out in public and use Linux. Oh, the sun, it's gonna burn my Linux body. Terminal by the tower. Terminal by the tram museum. They usually have trams out the front. Ruins the joke a bit, but... Ah, there's a tram. It was hiding. And that's right, terminal at the terminal. The train terminal. There are no trains either. They close the trains. It's like Linux, it's a ghost town. And there you go, Linux, Ubuntu on a phone. Surprisingly, quite easy to do the basic things. So what are you doing on your iPhone Pro Max? You need to get yourself an Ubuntu phone and, well, not do much with it other than calls and websites, but what more do you need? All right, until next time, stay funky, everyone. SAMTIME signing off. Subscribe today. Medicine? No thanks. I know it's terminal. It's actually the camera. It's too hard to get the terminal app open. It takes forever. I have to put in my password to use terminal. You like Ubuntu, buddy? You got your own Ubuntu right in the shot. All right, we're rooting the phone now. Now we have to mount the phone. And now we're gonna remount it. Get your first mount out of the way before you remount.